In this video, you'll learn how to add and remove expressions on a layer property in After Effects. Expressions are a powerful way to create complex dynamic animation without setting tons of individual keyframes. And once you understand the basic workflow, they're actually very straightforward to use. Let's start by selecting the layer property you want to control with an expression. In your timeline panel, find the layer you want to work with. This could be anything: a text layer, a shape layer, a solid, or a pre-comp. To reveal its properties, click the small arrow next to the layer name to expand it. You'll see categories like transform, and under that, properties such as position, scale, rotation, and opacity. If you only want to reveal a specific property quickly, you can also use keyboard shortcuts like pressing P for position, S for scale, R for rotation, and T for opacity. Once you see the property you want, make sure it's visible in the timeline, because that's where we'll enable the expression. Now let's enable expressions on that property. Look for the stopwatch icon to the left of the property name. This is usually how you set keyframes, but it's also how you activate expressions. Instead of just clicking it, hold down Alt if you're on Windows or Option if you're on a Mac, and then click the stopwatch. The moment you do this, you'll notice a new area appear directly beneath the property. This is the expression editor. You'll also see the value for that property turn red or get a little equals sign, depending on your version, indicating that it's now being controlled by an expression rather than just a fixed value or standard keyframes. With the expression editor open, you're ready to write or paste your expression. A text box appears under the property and your cursor should automatically be inside it. Here, you can type code directly or paste something you've copied from elsewhere. For example, if you're working with position and you type wiggle 230, you're telling After Effects to randomly move that property 2 times per second by up to 30 pixels. The moment you finish typing, the expression is active. There's no separate apply button. After Effects evaluates it instantly. You'll see the result in your composition panel right away when you scrub the timeline or hit play. If you're experimenting, it's helpful to start with simple, well-known expressions like wiggle, loop out, or time, and then adjust the numbers to see how they change the animation. If your expression has a mistake, After Effects will warn you with a small error icon and usually highlight the problem area in the text. You can click in the expression editor again to fix the code at any time. Remember that as long as the expression is enabled, it controls that property, even if you also have keyframes set there. Finally, if you decide you no longer want an expression on that property, disabling it is very simple. Just click the same stopwatch icon again, this time with a normal click, without holding Alt or Option. When you do this, the expression editor disappears and the property goes back to standard behavior. If you had keyframes before adding the expression, those will either be restored or you can start adding new keyframes as usual. The property is no longer driven by code. It behaves just like any other animated value in your project. That's the complete workflow. Reveal the layer property, Alt or Option, click the stopwatch to enable expressions, type or paste your code into the expression editor, and click the stopwatch again whenever you want to remove the expression and return to normal.